Mic one. Catwalk. We are here with the Herrera brothers, the Herrera sound. Gentlemen, thank you for your patience today, first of all. Thank you. You are long-time supporters of Celebrity Catwalk. I have no excuse why you haven't been here sooner, except for me to maybe say I've been saving the best for last. Please tell us, because I think it's quite amazing. You all are obviously your brothers. You can find these gentlemen, by the way, on the HerreraSound.com. We're going to run it below so that we make sure everyone can find you. How your guitar playing is absolutely incredible. First, please tell us about the first two songs you played.
Yeah, well, those are the songs that we're releasing pretty soon in the next album. The first one that we played is called Destiny, which it's a little bit of influences from different fusion elements of rock, rumba flamenca, and Spanish guitar, acoustic Latin guitar.
And that's where your essence is, if you will. Yeah. You all were I don't even know if we've ever talked about this. How did you start? Like, how did you both like guitar? Because usually, maybe someone likes one thing and someone. How did this happen?
Well, this is actually a family profession, I would say. Our parents, they used to have a band. And, since we grew up listening to them, they used to play the guitar also.
I don't want to block the name here. Yes, keep talking about it. I'm sorry.
And yeah, so we didn't grow up together. But when we were here, when we met up for the first time, we knew we had the guitar on us already, different styles. But, we realized that we were having like a kind of connection of, fresh mind, different new styles. And the most common thing that we both have it was that we were playing the acoustic guitar. So it wasn't like it was on the electric or something, it was nylon string acoustic guitar.
Was that coincidence that you both were playing the acoustic guitar, or is that part of also the family heritage?
A lot of family heritage.
It could be that, but sometimes you can just go for a different, if you like rock, and I think that was Esteban's influence back then. He could just go for the electric guitar, but I guess he chose to stick to the nylon acoustic guitar and still play rock. So that I would say that could be that was the main part of our fusion, that we were with the same instrument performing.
Yeah, it made sense because we kind of grew up listening to our uncles, right, and my dad, and they both played acoustic guitars, right? So
they were all acoustic guitars. Yeah. So not only is it guitar and, if you will, correct me if I'm wrong, Spanish guitar in the family, but it's also acoustical Spanish guitar. Yes,
am correct.
I right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you were really, is it safe to say you were kind of born into it? Was there a choice? Did you have a choice? Like if you guys, or maybe no choice?
Definitely a choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was I think another choice was like singing instead of playing.
Okay.
Because, my dad and my uncle, they used to sing too. But, we went for the playing an instrument, so that was another choice, I guess. We have a full band, as you probably see on the pictures.
Yes.
And we actually do have vocalists. He's my brother, but he also plays acoustic guitar. But in this case, we initiated the group, the band, and we went for the instrumental only initially. But now that we have the vocalist with us, obviously we have a couple songs that he sings. So some also on the style that we created with him.
Incredible. And how long have you been playing?
2009 is when we started, I think.
I believe so, yeah.
2009?
Yeah, it's been a long time. Time flies.
Time does fly.
Yeah.
So 11 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a journey, I think, because we started doing open mic nights we did, and that's how we got our feet wet, I guess. And then one day we were like, oh, look, we could probably do a wedding reception or something, right? Mm-hmm. Or the ceremony, and
Yes.
they booked us for that. We were shocked initially, like, wow, they want us to play there, all right. And turns out we had enough material to play for an hour, right, at the cocktail hour, which was our very first experience together.
Yeah.
And have you all been self-taught, or was it really your father and uncle?
No, I think it was both of us. We kind of learned on our own by seeing videos, I guess, by listening to other musicians. But
Yeah.
we didn't go to school. We didn't
I mean,
take
you can
classes.
you can find videos online nowadays on YouTube. Or
You all
whatever.
can't tell me you learned how to play like this by watching videos.
Yeah, well,
That's incredible.
there is a lot of musicians out there that I think they go for that option.
I think it's coursing through your bloodline. There has
It
to
could be
be.
that too.
I think
A
so.
little bit of that,
It
maybe.
became a little easier, I
You
think.
all are both musically inclined because you play as if you've been playing all your life. I can't believe you learned watching. You see, watching videos, and this is, I don't want to say this is how incredible you can become, because
Thank
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
incredible.
It's a lot of practice, a lot of
Dedication.
dedication.
patience.
The guitar is a hard instrument to play,
It is very hard to play.
but
It looks difficult to play.
I think we're getting there.
Getting there. I think you're there. I think you're there. How
Thank
many
you.
albums have you released?
So we have one already that's out there. We released
Yes.
it in 2014, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Obviously, we're not full time, so it's taken us a while to come up with new material and release the next one, which we're expecting for it to be out by the first quarter of this year.
Yeah.
So 2020.
Yes.
2020. Yep.
Excellent, excellent. Any other plans for 2020? What else is on the docket?
Well, we want to get a lot of gigs, maybe do some festivals or something. Right?
Nice, nice. So you can be booked for private events.
Private events.
You can be booked for festivals and music concerts, if you will, for lack of a better
Correct.
word.
Private parties or,
Yes, yes.
We also do play public shows. Obviously, that's what
Yeah.
sometimes people like to see a little bit of rumba flamenca and all that stuff.
Yes, yes,
Kind of
yes.
like a background music, but at the same time, entertaining people and making them dance a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. We actually do. Well, we were playing last year in Atlantic City. It was this nice Spanish restaurant from the owner. I think is from Barcelona actually, and we were performing there for a lot of times actually. And the people, it wasn't a place to dance, but you see people, they just get into the music and they were started dancing in front of us, which was
Very cool.
very nice.
Yeah, that was really a nice experience this past summer that we had in.
Yeah, we were
Atlantic
there.
City.
Nice. So people just spontaneously started dancing.
Yeah, some of the songs, yeah.
Very cool. Do you all have a favorite genre, or do you have a favorite that you like to play? Is like
As far as like listening to music or
listening and playing? How about that? Let's do both.
listening, I could listen to anything really. I'm really open-minded to music, so
nice.
I could listen to anything really, hip hop
Nice.
or EDM, right? Rock, obviously, and obviously also a little bit of what we play, right? Some acoustic influences.
Okay. And so would you say that's where you get your inspiration from? Or are you able to draw inspiration from other genres of music, or is it mostly you're getting your energy, if you will, or your inspiration from mostly Spanish acoustical?
No, I would say like we get ideas from everything we hear.
Okay.
So we can be listening to any type of rhythm that we know that it's doable, that we can transmit that to the acoustic, and sometimes that's what makes it nicer, Not just to stick to the classical acoustic, same sound over and over. We like to bring new like genres to the acoustic guitar, and I think that sells a lot. When you hear like a song that was playing in a different instrument, you put it in the acoustic guitar. Sometimes it sounds nicer, but it probably doesn't sound as nice, but it's interesting just to play in it that way.
That's very true. Sometimes you hear a different song, or you might be listening to, I hate to call it, dare I call it, elevator music, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And so you're hearing a different song, and so it's kind of sounding vaguely familiar, but you're not sure what it is.
Yeah.
But an acoustical guitar brings such a different flavor and something so nice to it that it does give a different spin on it, if you will.
It
a
does.
definite different spin. That's really incredible. So you guys really draw your inspiration from all different types of music.
Yeah.
And do you have are you a fan of any other Spanish guitarists, if you will?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely have, people that we look up to, right? That
Right.
we've
Yeah, of
tried
course.
to mimic in our playing in a way. We recently went to a concert, right, here when they came to Jersey City, Strons and Farah. It's a Spanish guitar duo, right, that plays similar to what we play. And we've looked up to them for a while now. Also, Rodrigo and Gabriela, they're another big inspiration of ours, as well as, like, Latin folklore and stuff like that.
Excellent. Excellent. That's incredible. So we have another album coming out in 2020, more gigs you mentioned. And is this album, can we download the album?
You
I
will
should-
be able to soon.
Okay. And so we can download it or find it on, is it iTunes or Spotify, or just so that we can tell
Yep.
people where they can look
Yeah.
for it?
Any of those.
Any of those
Yeah,
will work.
the first album is already there. Like in all the social media, you can find us as the Herreras. But the second album, obviously, we're planning to do the same thing. Nowadays you just use the technology to get all the music and videos.
Yes,
So we're
yes,
definitely
yes.
going to do that too.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. I cannot believe you've stumped me with that. You've only been doing this for 11 years. I can't believe it. That's absolutely incredible. What do you say to aspiring guitar players, to students and kids who are trying it? Any tips or advice?
Tips? Just keep at it. It's hard.
Yes.
Yeah,
keep
it's
practicing.
just patience and repetition. That's the key, patience and repetition, and it's gonna come out for sure.
Yeah.
How often do you guys practice?
We try at least once a week. Now that we're recording
Together, obviously, right?
Yeah.
At home,
At
by
home we
ourselves,
practice probably every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
but
you're
as a
practicing
band-
you're picking up the guitar every single day.
Yeah. Or
But by yourselves or together, depending on the situation. And then at least you're making a dedicated attempt every week to play together.
Right. And like picking up the guitar every day doesn't mean you spend hours every day either, because we do have like
Other
a
lives.
full time, all their lives. Right? So, but if you pick it up for maybe 10 minutes, 20 minutes at a time, that time adds up, right? Just focus on something that you really want to work on, and even if it's only for 20 minutes, eventually 20 minutes here and there, you'll make progress.
Yep.
Absolutely incredible. You guys, this has been excellent. I want to get back to the playing. If we have more time to chat, we absolutely can. But please continue to play. And is everything that we're hearing this show original songs?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Do you mostly play original music, or your body of your repertoire encompasses everything?
We do like the first album. We try to play our songs like as much as we can, to just have it out there, have people get used to the sound and everything. But obviously, when we get contracts, we get contracts for hours, 3 or 4 hours. So we do a lot of covers too, of the artists that we like, or or the music that is out there, popular music, I guess.
Excellent, excellent. Please continue to dazzle us, gentlemen, and if we have more time, we will definitely get back and talk to you some more. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.